Namaste and welcome back to our series on pranayama. If you have been following along, you have already discovered how pranayama can deeply impact your energy, mind and body. But to fully benefit from this sacred practice, there are important guidelines every practitioner must understand. Today, we are diving into the essential notes for pranayama practitioners. These traditional insights have been passed down for generations and will help you approach pranayama safely, effectively, and with reverence. In ancient texts, you will find numerous instructions related to pranayama. But if we distill them, they all point to one principle: balance. Balance in your inner life and outer actions, moderation in how you practice, and above all, using common sense. For those who want to go deeper, especially into advanced pranayama, it is crucial to work under the guidance of a competent teacher or guru. Why? Because the pranic force, when mismanaged, can disturb your physical and subtle bodies. A guru ensures your journey is progressive and aligned with your unique constitution. Let's talk about when you should and shouldn't practice pranayama. If you are feeling unwell or battling an illness, it is best to avoid pranayama, except for very simple techniques like breath awareness or gentle abdominal breathing in Shavasana. Time matters too. The ideal time is at dawn, when the body is fresh and the mind is clear. A second best time is just after sunset. Relaxing pranayama can even be done before bedtime to calm the nervous system. Consistency is key. Try to practice at the same time and place daily. This builds strength, willpower, and a steady pranic rhythm. Preparation is sacred. Bathing, a shower, or at least washing the hands, face, and feet before practice helps cleanse the energy channels. Clothing, always wear loose, comfortable, natural fiber clothing like cotton or linen. It helps the prana flow freely. Empty stomach. Never practice pranayama on a full stomach. A gap of at least 3 to 4 hours after a meal is essential. If constipation or irregular digestion arises as you start pranayama, adjust your diet accordingly. Hydrate well, reduce heavy spices or salt if needed, and listen to your body. Remember, diet is a part of your yogic lifestyle. Create a sattvic environment for your practice. A quiet, ventilated space free of distractions, away from direct draft, fans, or air conditioning. Early morning sunlight can be beneficial, but midday heat is not ideal. Always breathe through the nose, unless a specific technique advises otherwise. If your nostrils are blocked, practice cleansing techniques like Nadi Shodhan or Kapalbhati. If one nostril dominates, try Padadhirasana to balance. Sequence is important. Pranayama comes after Shatkaram and asanas and before meditation. Start with Nadi Shodhan in every session to purify and balance the nadis. After pranayama, a few minutes in Shavasana will integrate the energy. Choose a sustainable, comfortable, meditative posture. Siddhasan, Sukhasan, Padmasan are ideal. Keep the spine upright, relaxed, and aligned. If these aren't available to you, sitting against a wall or a chair is also okay. This is important. Never force your breath or body. Progress should be slow and steady without rushing. Advanced techniques will naturally unfold over time. The lungs are delicate. Never overstrain, especially with kumbhaka, breath retention. Purification symptoms may arise. You might feel tingling, heat, cold, lightness, or heaviness. These are normal but temporary. If discomfort continues, reduce or pause your practice and consult a teacher. You might notice energy surges, mood shift, or lifestyle changes. This is part of the pranic rebalancing. Handle it mindfully. To sum it up, pranayama is a powerful and sacred tool. When approached with discipline, awareness, and respect, it transforms not just your energy but your entire life. In the next video, we will begin the actual preparatory techniques of pranayama, starting with fundamental breathing exercises to build the foundation for deeper practices. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave your questions in the comments and I will personally respond. Until next time, stay balanced, stay present. Namaste.